humor. All commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner. Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
That's right. I am not a scientist. So, oh, well, last time I saw Brenda, she was arguing with her pussy. Well, now she's got a dog. So, there you go. So, everybody, I encourage you to come over and join us on the Sportcat shows. Jump in our chat. Our mods here. Hello, Denise. Always welcome. And Chris, my favorite sports fan. So, how the hell are you, Brenda?
I'm good, other than the fact that I have unruly animals. They're just, I don't even know what they're doing. My cat, she's terrible.
I'm trying to figure out why you're punishing your dog by putting that sweater on it or sweatshirt.
It's a shirt, and it says pants optional. That's my saying here in the house. Hey, can I have my earbuds back? Thank you, dude.
Peter, message Brenda, not me. Don't add Sportcat on this. I do not torture my dogs and put them in clothes. So
hey, he's got shirts, he's got a coat, he has pajamas, he has socks, he has booties, and he has high top tennis shoes. He's not spoiled at all.
Okay, well, I hope not. But so how are you? You better today?
Yeah, so far I've been watching just stupid continue. But
well, it's a thing.
Yeah, apparently so.
it's a thing. It's alive.
But yet, you know what? But yet I'm the crazy one.
Well, there is that. So I couldn't sleep last night. I don't know what the hell the deal was. Yeah. By the way, go ahead. No, sorry. Go ahead.
I laid down. Abe came on at 12. I said hi to everybody, and then I went to go lay down. I told everybody I was going to bed. And not even 30 minutes later, I was back up because the minute my head hit the pillow, I was wide-eyed. So I got up and I stayed up till about 4:30 in the morning. And I thought, okay, I'm tired enough. I'm going to get me some sleep. I'll sleep till about maybe 10 and then get up. Oh, no, 7:30 this morning. I was wide awake and I've been up ever since. And I've just been sitting here like, God, I hate life.
I saw 1:30, I saw 2:30, I saw 3:30. I didn't hear Mrs. Sportcat get up and go to work, so that was one good thing. So I don't know, maybe we're worried about current events. How's your ears, by the way? Your ears do anything?
I had another deep tone last night.
Oh, voices from the dead, maybe?
No. We probably had an earthquake somewhere that was enough for me to feel. Oh, we did?
We did.
Where?
We had an earthquake. Well, the most recent one was up by Chris, so in Illinois. So, but there was I think a 3-point something in California. I don't know. We'll check it out here in a minute. So, if we can, I don't know that I want my chat to go ahead and start thinking about this. Start thinking about what trivia you want, because yesterday Brenda sucked at it. So. I told her going in, I don't know this one, so you're on your own, and we got like 4 out of like 50, right? So yeah.
No, we did not.
Yeah, well,
we probably did better than what we should have.
Denise says where'd it go? It's freezing there. So, welcome, Writer's Log. Good to see you. Good to see you. Where did Denise's comment go? I don't know. She said it was free. There we go. It's freezing. I don't know what my chat just went suddenly crazy here on the right. I've got my kick spammer, so it's always good to have a kick spammer, I guess. So.
Yeah, it makes you feel good.
I still don't know why I go live on Kick. I have no idea why I'm live on Kick.
I stopped doing it.
I don't know.
I do Twitch and Twitter, but I stopped doing Kick because I would get like the worst stuff in there, and I was like, you know what? I just don't even want to look at this. Hi, goalie.
Well, I try and go out everywhere so that I can get people to come over here to the Sportcat shows and subscribe, because once we get enough people subscribed, we're going to have a subscription. So, But yeah.
Now,
so-
why would we do that?
because I need something to help keep the lights on. So
What is this
uh,
cat doing? What do you got?
all right. Well, for those of you that are live, it's 208-1408 here on the East Coast, and that means our buddy down in Florida. In California, Gavin in LA, it's 1108, 1208. Denver, Chicago, 108. And for our dear friends in Australia, Perth, good morning. It's 308. In Sydney, 608. And Adelaide and Lord Howe, I'm still trying to figure out how you are at 539. So, well, actually, Lord Howe is at 609. So, and for our, what is it, our 51st state, it's 409 in the afternoon. So, there you go.
What are you throwing it? My cat just threw something plastic at me.
Your cat's a demon, Brenda.
I know it.
So, if you go outside and look up, if you look to the north, depending on where you are in the lower 48, you may see the northern lights tonight. So go check that out. And it might actually be good because we're only at a 4% waxing crescent moon. So that'll be good. Maybe you can see the northern lights. I found if you go outside, even with the light pollution here, if you go outside and you just aim your camera north, you'll at least get some colors. So but Tennessee had some beautiful ones the other night. So
really, did they now?
Beautiful northern lights, yeah. So
Oh.
man, the sun is really behind. We're 11 minutes late today. This whole time thing messes with me. So there you go. All right, Brenda.
No.
What trivia do you want? No. I was looking at this one. General knowledge, dictionary, entertainment, history, food and drink, or science and nature. What's your options today? Or do you want to try one of the others?
I don't know. Maybe we should do something exciting like science and nature.
Science and nature? Okay. Whoa, I wasn't expecting that noise, but okay. 37 species of toucans all live on which continent? South America, North America, Australia, or Asia?
I believe it is. Oh, God, is it South America or North America? South America, maybe?
So. Hey, 10 points. We got.
Hey!
Which of the following is not a chemical element? Kryptonite, helium, hydrogen, or oxygen?
Helium.
Helium? I think it's kryptonite.
Yes, it's kryptonite, okay. Dumbass.
I don't know. So I don't know with you. An ERG is a unit of what? Length, energy, pressure, mass.
An ERG? Isn't that mass?
I don't know.
Is it mass or energy?
My first guess was energy, but
yeah, it might be energy.
All right, so hey, we got that one right. So, what is another name for a linden tree? Another name for a linden tree. Is it lemon, orange, lime, or apple?
Lemon?
A linden, L-I-N-D-E-N.
Linden tree. Is it
lemon?
Is it a lemon?
Orange, a lime, or an apple? I have no idea.
Linden tree.
I know.
Lemon.
You sure?
It might be a lemon. Hang on. Chat.
Yeah, see what the chat says.
Denise says apple, maybe. A linden tree.
Well, that would be a linden apple. I don't know if I've ever heard of a linden apple. I mean, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Just means I've never heard of it. So,
well, I'm gonna go with lemon. It probably is wrong, but it's the only one that makes a little bit of sense.
Well, SNX says apple as well. So.
Oh, okay. Well, then go with apple.
All right, here we go. And that's the wrong answer. What was yours?
Lemon.
Nope, that's a wrong answer.
Oh,
We're down
lime.
to orange or lime. And
Lime.
Hey, we only got
there you go. I knew it was one of them sour.
Who invented the phonograph, the record player? Alexander Graham Bell, John Logie Bard, Thomas Edison, or Ismard Kingdom Brunel?
Well, I know it wasn't that one because we would have had bad times trying to learn that name in school.
I think it's Bell, isn't it? But I don't know. I think it's Bell. Alexander Graham Bell, John Logie Bard, or Thomas Edison. And I'm not even Isbarm Kingdom Brunel.
It was Bell, I guess. Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. Oh, it wasn't
Edison. 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 Yeah,
Edison.
I should have went with my first one. Hi, KG.
Hey, welcome, KG. Welcome. What animal name is given to Sirius, the brightest star? What animal name is given to Sirius, the brightest star? The bear star, the lion star, the horse star, or the dog star?
Lion star.
You think so?
Oh, wait. Chris says dog star. Okay, well.
Is it a pony star? Two people say
star.
All right, we're gonna go with dog. Chat and you seem to think dog, and you would be correct. So there you go. The chemical element PB, the chemical element. I'm sorry, symbol. The chemical symbol PB represents which element? Sodium, potassium, silver, or lead?
Lead.
All right, you got that one right. What kind of fuel powers a gas cigarette lighter? Is it natural gas, diesel, petrol, or butane?
Butane.
What kind of fuel powers a gas cigarette lighter? Natural, diesel, petrol, or butane?
Butane.
Butane? All right. Butane. Hey, we got that one right. Which acid causes pain in the muscles after exercise? Lactic, citric, formic, or sulfuric?
Lactic.
Lactic acid, I believe, is the correct answer.
Chris said it too. So, oh, hey, look there.
Okay, I didn't see Chris. And well, this one we just guessed. What the hell?
C.
I don't see a question here. Hey, this is a trick. Hold on, let me refresh.
This is a trivia. Make up your own question.
Well, apparently it just went away.
Oh,
we'll never know.
Well, we missed one, so that's okay.
Let's do entertainment for shits and giggles.
Okay.
Which sci-fi film series featured the robot 3CPO? Star Trek, Star Wars, Lost in Space, or The Red Planet?
Star Wars.
Star Trek, Star Wars. Okay. And he had one silver, one gold leg. What was the name of the cowboy star Roy Rogers' horse? Silver, Scout, Champion, or Trigger? Roy Rogers' horse. Silver, Scout, Champion, or Trigger?
Trigger. You said Roy Rogers, right?
Yeah, Roy Rogers.
Trigger.
You're correct. Which 1909 novel has led to films of the same titles released in 1925, 1943, and 1989? The Hounds of Baskervilles, The King of the Wild Frontier, Phantom of the Opera, Tarzan of the Apes. Okay. Which 1909 novel has led to films of the same title released in 1925, 1943, and 1989? I think it's Phantom of the Opera.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Tarzan.
Tarzan. I don't know when that novel came out. So
I want to say that it's, for some reason, I want to say that it's.
Denise says Hounds. SNX says it's either Phantom or Tarzan. So even the chat doesn't know. Which 1909 novel has led to films of the same title released in 1925, 1943, in 1989. The Hounds of Baskerville, The King of the Wild Frontier, Phantom of the Opera, or Tarzan of the Apes.
Okay, it's films, it's plural, so
Well,
the one I was thinking
released
wasn't
in 25,
several.
43, 89.
Yeah. So if it's plural, that counts out Phantom of the Opera. So let's see. Tarzan came out in multiples.
Yes. I don't know if King of the Wild
Frontier. Hounds of Baskerville. All right, yeah, let's say Tarzan.
Tarzan? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know when the novel came out. And
well,
that
is sucks. I'm going to shit my pants if it's Phantom of the Opera. I'm going to be so angry.
Which one do you want me to go to next? The Hounds? The King of the Wild Frontier?
Yeah, go to the Hounds.
Oh, okay. Well, we're down to King of the Wild Frontier. Hey, family.
I should have stood with the first one. Dang it, I hate my gut feeling when it ain't right.
Which British band had a worldwide hit with Yellow? Which British band had a worldwide hit with Yellow? The Arctic Monkeys, Franz Ferdinand, Coldplay, or the Kaiser Chiefs? The Arctic Monkeys, Franz Ferdinand, Coldplay, or Kaiser Chiefs? I'm guessing
Arctic Monkeys.
I don't know.
The Arctic Monkeys, because it sounds good.
We overrode you. We went with Coldplay. Okay, which rock group starred in the movie musical Tommy? Which rock group starred in the movie musical Tommy? The Who, The Clash, U2, or Queen? Tommy, the musical. The Who, The Clash, U2, or Queen?
I've never seen Tommy the musical.
I think it's.
But it sounds like something Queen would do.
I think it's the Who. Yeah, I think it's the Who.
Oh, okay.
Jenny says the Who. SNX says the Who. So
okay.
Hey, we got that one.
I was gonna say you got me on that one because I never seen that.
Who wrote Petula Clark's 1968 hit "This Is My Song"? Oh God, 1960 hit "This Is My Song." Tony. Why can't I pronounce Tony Hatch, Charlie Chaplin, Burt Bacharach, or Henry Mancini? The 1960s hit "This Is My Song." Who authored it? Tony Hatch, Charlie Chaplin, Burt Bacharach, or Henry Mancini?
Is there a button for none of the above? Chris said it's Burt Mancini. Or
Burt Mancini. Burt
Bacharach, whatever his name is.
I think we can rule out Charlie Chaplin.
Okay, Bacharach, I got you.
I think we can rule out Charlie Chaplin.
Well,
Henry Mancini, I'm pretty sure he wrote more classical overtures. So look, that leaves us with Tony or Burt.
Do you see it? Get down, wicked.
All right, we're going to try Burt. And Burt was incorrect, whoever said that. So now we're done. Tony Hatch, Charlie Chaplin, or Henry Mancini. 1960s hit "This Is My Song." Tony Hatch, Charlie Chaplin, or Henry Mancini? Tony Hatch?
Let's go with Tony. Yeah.
And we would be wrong. So I'm going to go with Henry because Jesus.
Oh my God! It was Charlie Chaplin. What on earth?
Song.
Charlie Chaplin never talked. How did he write a song?
I never knew he wrote a song. So, in which decade was Mick Jagger born? Oh, this should be easy for you. When was Mick Jagger born? 1930s, 1960s, 1950s, or 1940s?
I think the 1950s.
I think you're correct. Nope.
It couldn't have been the 1960s.
No, because they were popular. So the 40s?
So the 1950s then.
Wasn't the
1940s. I'm sorry.
The 40s. There you go. So, Who is the main star of the espionage TV series Callahan? Who is the main star of the espionage TV series Callahan? Shane Woodward, Joanne Woodward, Roger Woodward, or Edward Woodward? So
well, whoever it was a Woodward.
It was a Woodward. We got that. So Shane, Joanna, Roger, or Edward.
Okay, so we'll knock out the woman. Well, maybe it is because she's the only female.
Yeah, Joanna Woodward is the only name that sounds familiar to me. But, I don't know. I'm not
right.
I don't even know what the TV series Callahan was about.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of
I'm
it.
But
we'll just pick her.
So.
Yeah, we'll just pick her.
And
and we screwed.
So is it Shane, Roger, or
the pooch?
I pulled out too early. Shane Woodward, Roger, or Edward Woodward. Our only options. Yeah, okay. Sounds logical. Hell, I don't know. That's correct. So good guess. Oh, what is Fred Flintstone's catchphrase? What is Fred Flintstone's catchphrase? I'm smarter than the average bear. That's me. I'm smarter than your average cat. Yabba dabba doo. Missed by that much. Or what's up, Doc?
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. I should have a fact for that. Which famous Ugandan dictator?
Oh, this question's gonna shit the bed.
Is the subject of the film called The Last King of Scotland? Which famous Ugandan dictator is the subject of a film called The Last King of Scotland? Robert Mugabe, al-Bashir, Idi Amin, or Robert Bruce?
Al-Bashir?
I have no idea.
I don't even know what they're talking about, Glenn, or who all these people are.
Hey, Sherry. The question is, which famous Ugandan dictator is the subject of the film called The Last King of Scotland? Robert Mugabe, al-Bashir, Idi or Lidi, maybe Amin, and Robert Bruce. I'm going to guess al-Bashir, but that's just a total.
Well, Chris says.
Who did he say?
Wait. Number two.
Robert Mugabe, al-Bashir.
That one, number three.
Idi Amin, that one?
Idi Amin, Eminem. Eminem it is.
Yeah. It's a personal best for us. We get 76. 6 out of 10. It's still passing in the U.S. I'll take it. All right.
Those people were.
Yeah, that's a good guess. Here's your favorite. What is the definition of lymph? What is the definition of lymph? Definition is the example. Coffee, someone who coughed on. Someone who's been coughed on. Lymph.
So then the definition of that is slap him in the face for coughing on me.
Someone who's squirted on you. To walk with a lisp. How do you walk with a lisp? How do you walk with a lisp? I have no idea.
Well, he said definition instead of definition.
Yeah, to walk with a lymph. I guess
we can no longer make fun of this guy because I have just figured out that he's special ed. I just figured it out. That's what's wrong. Good one, buddy. Good one. That's a good one.
Quote of the day from Morgan Freeman. Some of the best advice he's been given. Don't take criticism from people you would never go to for advice. I like it. I like it a lot. So, fire him. It's a thumbs down on that. What happened on January 20th? In 1982, Ozzy Osbourne bites the head off a bat. Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, bites the head off of a bat during a concert in Des Moines. The bat was thrown on the stage by an audience member, and Osbourne didn't realize it was a live bat until after he bit the head off.
It was
In the
dead,
process,
actually.
the bat bit him, and he had to go be treated for rabies.
They said that it was dead when they threw it up there. It was dead.
Apparently,
well, it was dead
wasn't.
after he bit it. The damn bat should have went and got rabies injections.
Why are people throwing bats at concerts? I don't understand.
Why do they take their underwear off and throw those, Glenn?
Well, I would prefer that over a bat.
Well, you're not Ozzy Osbourne either.
I still wouldn't put it in my mouth, but whatever.
Well, that's true.
So it did get him quite a bit of notoriety. 1981, the Iranian hostage crisis. Well, they were released. The 52 American hostages held in the U.S. Embassy in Tehran as a result of the Iranian hostage crisis are released after the inauguration of President Ronald Reagan. They've been held for 444 days.
And now they're trying to do it again.
Yeah, history is repeating itself.
Yes, it is.
1961, Jackie Gleason's TV game show makes the first and only broadcast. It was so bad the following week, instead of airing another episode, he spent a half-hour apologizing for how bad the show was. The show consisted of 4 celebrity contestants who would stick their faces through a hole of a large picture and try to guess what it was by asking Gleason questions. It was called You're in the Picture. It was so bad it only aired once, and the next episode was him apologizing.
And then he moved on to what was the name of that other one he was on?
Wasn't it? Well, I don't know a game show.
Yeah, Honeymooners.
Honeymooners, so yeah. And it wasn't he also the sheriff in Smokey and the Bandit? Was that him?
Yes.
I think it was, yeah. So
yeah.
All right. He had a long-lasting career. On this day in 2003, SecDef Donald Rumsfeld declared Saddam Hussein possesses chemical and biological weapons. His regime is paying a high price to pursue weapons of mass destruction, giving up billions of dollars in oil revenue. His regime was large, unaccounted stockpiles of chemical and biological weapons, including VX, sarin, cyclosarin, mustard gas, anthrax, botulism, possibly smallpox, and he has an active program to acquire and develop nuclear weapons. This day, the Iraq War in 2003. So
now, look, there's nothing out there. It's all desert. Where did he come up with materials for this shit? Somebody had to give it to him.
If you remember last week on my show, the ATF agent that we interviewed, she went in and talked about some of the crimes that that man committed. She said none of it came to light because, he was kind of eliminated. We do what we do in America. We capture these dictators. So.
and countries and everything else. We don't care. Drug
now,
boats that everybody there's
another one on our radar at the moment. So
this guy here.
Oh yeah, Donald Rumsfeld. This day in 2001, he became the oldest U.S. Secretary of Defense in American history. The youngest in American history when he took office in 1975, serving until 77 under President Ford. He served again from 2001 to 2006 under President Bush. Donald Rumsfeld.
Does anybody else seem like Clinton is peeking at us through a window?
Yeah, Clinton.
With his eyes.
This day in 2001, Clinton pardons 140 people, including his half-brother, Roger, Whitewater scandal figure Susan McDougal, Patty Hearst, and former CIA Director John Douche.
Douche. And he was a douche.
Denise reminds me to tell everyone to please hit the like button. The thumbs up doesn't cost you a penny. It's free. Subscribe. We're still free, and share us out. January 20th, 1989, the newly elected Dan Quayle takes oath of office. Omitting a line, he was repeating the oath as recited by the U.S. Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor. I, J. Danforth Quayle, swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. However, he skipped the line against all enemies, foreign and domestic, causing him to omit it. So he skipped a complete line. He wasn't our brightest VP. So
I think I'm going to change my safe word from Bob Dole to Dan. Wait, what was his name? I liked it when I heard it.
1980, the Olympic boycott. The U.S. President Jimmy Carter announces that the U.S. will boycott the Summer Olympics in Moscow in response to the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. So, 1980, we boycotted the Olympics.
Yep, I remember that.
The lowest recorded temperature in the continental U.S. this day in 1954, Rogers Pass in Montana dips to negative 69.7, which is minus 56.5 Celsius. So, we get some record breaking cold temperatures that are about to occur. So get ready.
It's supposed to snow here this week.
Yeah. It's supposed to bad stuff coming for the South. China cedes Hong Kong. They gave it to Great Britain this day in 1841, and well, then they want it back. No, China is
just as bad as we are.
No, China is Hong Kong, isn't it? I don't know. Not geography on the Asian front is not we haven't been at war there, so I don't really know much about it during my generation.
And here's this damn fake news thing again.
Well, no, it's just his birthday. Buzz Aldrin Edwin Eugene Jr., born this day in 1930. He was the second person to walk on the moon.
Sure he was.
I have two close encounters with him. One of my good friends in Florida, her mom dated him.
Oh boy!
Then I interviewed the author who got punched by Buzz. So yeah. DeForest Kelley, born actor in 1920, he was offered the role of Spock in the original Star Trek, but turned it down to play Dr. McCoy. Do you remember him? Dr. McCoy, DeForest Kelley. He was born this day in 1920. The person who designed the peace symbol, the British artist Gerald Herbert Holtham. He designed the familiar international peace symbol in 1958 for the British campaign for the nuclear disarmament. It's composed of the flag and alphabet letters N and D. Did you know that? I did not know that.
No, I did not.
Huh. I guess when you put it all together, that's the N and D. Okay, I don't know. George Burns. His real name was Nathan Birnbaum. I did not know that. I thought George was his real name. He was born this day in 1896, an actor and comedian, and he married Grace Allen. His famous quote, "In my youth, they called me a rebel. When I was middle-aged, they called me eccentric. Now that I'm old and I'm doing the same thing I've always done, they're calling me senile." Yes.
Get used to it.
Yeah. So I remember him from the movie God, or Oh God. Do you remember that? That was actually a pretty decent movie. So that might be one they need to reprise. So, but they'll have to make it a gay black person. So woman cadet at the Citadel.
You went there.
Shannon Faulkner, born this day in 1975, American military student, the first female cadet at the Citadel. After hours of military indoctrination training, she spent the first week in the infirmary before voluntarily resigning, citing emotion and psychological abuse and physical exhaustion. 2012, she said she quit due to the threat to kill her parents by a person present when she entered. Now that's some serious hazing right there. So
Yeah.
1975 is when she was born. She went 95. She was 20 when she went to the American Military Institute at Citadel. So, yeah, and she was apparently hazed. Lorenzo Lamas, he was born this day in 1958, an actor from Falcon Crest. I don't remember that. So they should have picked a much better picture. Paul Stanley, his real name is Stanley Harvey Eisen. Born this day in 1952. He is a band member, musician with Kiss. Rock and Roll All Night, 1975. I remember
he was
that,
one of the least famous ones, though. People didn't like him as much as they did everybody else.
He was the drummer, wasn't he? I don't remember what Paul did. David Lynch, born in 1946 on this date. He was an American film director. Eraserhead, The Elephant Man, Dune, Blue Velvet, Twin Peaks. He co-created and FBI director Gordon Cole. I guess it was Twin Peaks. Okay. Good to know.
Stop that yawning, I swear. It's catching.
I'm gonna have to hit some of my salt over here.
You're gonna have to make sure that you get sleep.
Bill Griffith. Bill Griffith. He was born this day in 1944, the creator of Zippy the Pinhead cartoon. I do not remember that one at all.
I have no idea. I might have to look that up.
Artie Johnson. Arthur Stanton Eric Johnson was his real name. He was born this day in 1929, an American Emmy-winning comedian. Rohan and Martin's Laugh-In, the German soldier, very interesting but stupid. And The Dirty Old Man. I remember him. Patricia Neal, born this day in 1926, an American Oscar-winning actress. The Earth Stood Still. So
now I know who Zippy the Pinhead is.
Oh, did you Google it?
I did. Oh
Ray
my God.
Anthony, he's an American band leader, born this day in 1922, the Ray Anthony Orchestra. He was famous for recording the Bunny Hop. Oh, I remember that. And then in 1953, the theme for the detective series Dragnet. Now that was a cool song. So
yeah, I remember that.
I got in trouble for playing that on the Thin Line Rock station. So,
this Zippy the Pinhead, he was considered a pulp comic.
What is a pulp comic? I don't know.
Kind of like a pulp fiction comic book, I guess, back in the day. So
I'll take your word on it. I have no clue. So
that is one goofy shit. God.
Federico Fellini, born this day. You're gonna have to send it to me now. You have piqued my interest. Federico Fellini, born this day in 1920. He was an American Oscar-winning director from La Dolce Vita, The Loafers, La Strada, Amarcord, and The Word Paparazzo. So, okay. Joy Adamson, born this day in 1910, Austrian environmentalist, and she wrote Born Free. Do you remember that book?
Yep, I do. Yep. I remember the movie too.
I don't know if I remember the movie, but we had to read the book in school. I think middle school.
Maybe it was a book. I don't know.
we may have seen it, but I know we had to read the book. I know for sure we had to read the book. Aristotle Socrates Onassis, a Greek shipping executive and the husband of Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, born this day in 1906. Leon Ames, an American actor from Mr. Ed, born this day in 1902. Okay. Colin Cleave, and his real name was Colin Glenn Cleave Gregg, born in 1900. British actor, best remembered for Dr. Frankenstein. That was an old movie. Harold Gray, born this day in 1894, an American cartoonist, creator of Little Orphan Annie. Huddy Leadbelly Ledbetter, born this day in 1888. American blues and folk musician, king of the 12-string guitar. 12. So what is a 12-string guitar? But he's shown with an accordion. So what's an accordion?
I used to play an accordion.
One of our paramedics did. He was actually pretty good. So Richard Henry Lee, born this day in 1732, the 12th president of the Continental Congress, signer of both the Declaration of Independence, the Articles of Confederation, and he declared in June 7, 1776, these united colonies are and of right out ought to be free and independent. Well, that's it. Didn't we? Did what Americans do. We took them. So
I sent you a link to the article for him, and it's got a picture on it. So Pinhead is sent to you.
No, Lord. Zippy the Pinhead. Oh, that's interesting.
Is that a bow on the top of his bald dome?
That appears to be a bow.
Oh my God. I didn't see that.
Okay, I'm done with that. That scares me. Today is National Cheese Lovers Day. Who doesn't love cheese? Who amongst us doesn't love cheese?
People who are lactose intolerant.
No, but is there lactose intolerant cheese? Well, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Probably, and it probably tastes like shit.
Well, probably all they ever know. It's National DJ Day. Hey, happy day to us. National DJ Day. National Penguin Day. Camcorder Day. Oh, Lord, I remember those. Guru Gobind Singh Jayanti Day. Inauguration Day. Independence Day of Acceptance. National Claudia. Well, hello, Claudia. Hope you're doing well. National Coffee Break Day. National Sebastian Day. Hello, Sebastian. Penguin Awareness Day. Ride of the World of Fad Diets and Gimmicks Day. I'm sorry, Rid the World of Fad Diets and Gimmicks Day. Okay.
So Claudia and the other guy who I already forgot what his name was,
Sebastian.
They have a day.
Yes.
And Glenn doesn't have a day.
Nope. Sportcat doesn't have a day. I'm protesting.
That's some shit.
It's some shit. So it's take a walk outdoor day. So it's too cold out there.
Walk outdoor. Get out.
I'm not going out there. They can't make me. Let's see. King George the Fifth died in 1936 on this day. Let's see. I'm not care about that. 1961, JFK is inaugurated. Audrey Hepburn passed away on this day. What else happened on this day? Okay. And 2008, Breaking Bad, created by Vince Gilligan and starring Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, premieres on AMC in 2008. 1971, Tamla Records releases Marvin Gaye's What's Going On Without Police Brutality from the album of the same name. Okay. Let's see. Houston Cougars defeated the UCLA Bruins in what year was that? I don't know what year it was, but the 68. 71-69 to win basketball's game of the century and end UCLA's winning streak. I thought Kentucky was the king of
Chris
all that.
says that Sportcat has a day. Biden said so.
It's not official. I need it official.
He's got an auto pen. It still wouldn't work. It was still wouldn't be official.
That's true. That's true. It's National Butter Crunch Day. Butter Crunch. Oh, Butter Crunch. Is that toffee?
Yeah, I think that's toffee.
Let's see. Coffee Break Day. Penguins even get an awareness day. What the hell? Sportcat needs an awareness day.
Well, penguins are special.
Penguins are. We learned yesterday that they can speed.
Yeah.
So it's 58th day. I'm sorry, 58 days until spring begins. It's the 20th day of 2026, obviously. So I'm not even going to try questioning you with the trivia there. So 20th day of 2026 and the 31st day of winter. So Let's see. We talked about pretty much all this. 2009, Barack Obama was sworn in as the first African-American president. In 2021, Joe Biden, 78, was sworn in as the oldest first-term U.S. president. And Camilla was sworn in as the first female U.S. vice president. And they both proceeded to go on vacation. So.
Where's she though?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea, and I have no interest in peeking up her. Nope, I can't make it.
The thing she came was she signed into the nearest club and got her drink on.
Well, now we've discovered after yesterday that you can have alcohol in your office, so it's okay. So, and you could apparently have sex in your office. So,
well. Pelosi was okay with the drinking, but
yeah,
I don't think there was much sex going on in her office. Have you seen her? It looks like Skeletor with a skin draped over her. Sorry.
Oh, wrong button. Oh, shit. Let's see. Let me get the right screen. On this day, today's news. We'll get into today's news. Small earthquake shakes part of Illinois early Tuesday. 3.8 magnitude struck downstate Illinois around 1:30 a.m. It was centered in southern Christian County near Ullman. No damage has been reported. So, did your ears tingle or whatever down low for that? Okay. Earthquakes in the central and eastern U.S., although less frequent in the western, are typically felt over a much broader region east of the Rockies. An earthquake can be felt over an area as much as 10 times larger than a similar magnitude earthquake on the west coast. A 4.0 in the east coast typically can be felt as far as 100 kilometers, 60 miles from where it occurred, and infrequently causes damage near its source. A 5.5 earthquake can be felt as far as 500 kilometers or 300 miles from where it occurred, and sometimes causes damage as far as 40 kilometers or 25 miles away, according to the United States Geological. So there you go.
They don't know my ears very well.
Yeah, so well, we'll stay on weather for a minute here. Major winter storm in I know we always joke it's time to go get your bread, it's time to go get your milk, and blah blah blah. Here in the South, we always joke about that, but if you're actually paying attention, this storm could be serious and could have life-changing effects. It's going to have heavy rain that is going to turn to freezing rain, then sleet, then ice. Atlanta, where I live, could have as much as 3 inches of ice. This is a bad storm that's headed our way. We're still working out details to figure out how much snow, how much ice, and when exactly it'll start. But if you're ready in the South by Friday morning, you should be good. But if you're over towards where Brenda is, you should start preparing now, because Thursday, this could become a serious major winter storm. Not only are we concerned, not only are we concerned about the ice, but the cold weather is going to pretty much spread from west to east, from Texas pretty much all the way up through New England and over to the coast. That band somewhere between Tennessee, Virginia, Georgia, Alabama line, that little straight area there in the U.S., is the area of most concern as to which way it's going to shift. A slight direction to the north means more ice for us here in the South. A slight direction to the south means a significant snowfall. So if you live anywhere from Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, the Carolinas, you might want to pay close attention. Now, Florida, you're not going to be left out of this. You're just not going to have precipitation. That cold front that's pushing down from Canada is probably some of the coldest temperatures Florida will have seen in many, many years. So we're trying to figure out, like I said, exact times and dates But it looks like if you're prepared in the South by Friday, you will be okay. If you're prepared over in the Southwest by Thursday, you should be okay. So take this one serious, because depending upon the way it moves from west to east, it could be either a serious snowfall or a serious ice event. And like I said, we make fun of it, but here in the South, we are not prepared to deal with the snow like up north. And the ice is the worst part, because it'll bring down trees, power lines, and we're probably going to have to rely on our northern neighbors to come down and assist us in restoring parts of the grid. So take this one serious. And as a reminder, with me living here, next week, if you don't see me for a couple days, well, I'll post messages on Facebook, on the page, and as well as the group if I still have battery in my phone. But we're anticipating here in southeast Atlanta 6 inches of ice. And what that means for us is, well, we're going to be cold and dark. So,
Cold and dark.
Yeah. So be ready. Make sure to bring all your pets in. Do not leave pets outside during this.
I will come and get them and raise them all.
Leave Brenda out. She's okay. She'll be all right. She's got no blood in her veins. Denise, you're going to be spared from the heavy part of the snow and ice in New York. You're just going to get the cold. So it's that mid portion of the continental lower 48 that's going to be the worst. So because this is nasty for us here in the South and the Southwest. We're not geared for this. And I don't even want to start you on the fear of the week after. So we'll let that doom and gloom play out either later this week or next week. But yeah, the South, we're about to get hammered for the next 2 weeks. So there you go. If it's not going to be wet, and it's just going to be cold. So but the ice is the significant problem. I mean, like I said, we're talking down from the Mexican border all the way across Dallas, Shreveport, Jackson, Chattanooga, Atlanta, Charlotte, over on the Outer Banks, Charleston, all the way up to the Delmarva. Yeah, it's gonna be an ugly icing event, and like I said, we're not sure the amounts of the timing yet, but I want everybody to take this one serious. So, New York, you're not totally out of the picture, but I think you're out of the ice picture, and you guys are well prepared to deal with the snow. The cold, no, we're not prepared for that here in the South. So the Weather Channel is predicting that the Appalachians could become impassable by the weekend. So there we go. Are you ready for this, Brenda?
Sure.
Okay. Well, we started actually preparing yesterday. We've got plenty of firewood for the fireplace. Tyler is getting propane tanks for the outdoor grill. And then, of course, canned goods. It's probably, if your power is going to be out for a couple days, try to open your refrigerator and freezer as little as possible to let them stay cold. But canned goods and darkness. We're going to eat tuna fish and be in the dark.
Canned goods and darkness.
Basically, if you're in the South, plan for this as a hurricane. But it's going to be a hurricane of ice.
I don't eat tuna straight up out of a can. It's going to be mixed with stuff. But
I haven't in years. But, well, not straight. But
them small little cans that Vandy Camp makes, they're beanie weenies.
Beanie weenies.
I'm telling you, man, start your car, turn the thing on inside that the heat comes up and takes all the frost off your window, and set that can right on there and leave it there for about 10-15 minutes. You break that thing open and you got some nice warm beanie weenies.
One of my friends, he's a content creator up north, and I haven't tried it, but he says the pork and beans, the northern style pork and beans, not the beanie weenies, and there's a canned bread. I've never had canned bread. Have you had canned bread?
No, I haven't had it.
I want to try it. I really do. But basically, he says when it gets desperate up there, they just throw the cans in the fire to heat them up.
They got bread popping all over the
And
place
then,
like
and then
popcorn.
they open it and they have bread and beans. So I have never heard of canned bread. I'm sure it's a thing. It's just not
I also
down here in
have,
the South. So.
we have the buckets that have all the, the food that will last you like 25 years.
Oh, yeah, the MRE stuff.
We have a bunch of that. Well, it's not actual MREs, but we have a bunch of that stuff too. So we're good. I got canned stuff that we canned, and beans, rice, and all kinds of stuff. So good God.
I've got Mrs. Sportcat jelly to last me a lifetime, but
I can all I got to do is stack up on my vape things and then just barricade my doors and windows, and I'm set for life. Got a barbecue pit out in the back.
I haven't researched it, but one of the Democrats' things that they want to campaign on is eliminating vapes. So
I don't
I
want
think
to go back to smoking cigarettes. Leave it alone.
I think they're probably in the back pocket of RJ Reynolds. Just a guess.
Well,
I haven't
the
researched.
one that I have now are made here in America. They did eliminate the ones we get from China and the vaping liquids that are shipped in from China. They did eliminate those. Now, I will tell you this. So I had to switch because the ones I was using came from China, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So I have these new ones, these foggers. And I went through the ingredients in these. And these are not bad. And they have nicotine in them, and they're made here. And what I like about these is you buy the whole set, and then you can take the battery off and recharge it. When you run out, you throw this away. You could just go buy another one of these, and the battery hooks right back to the same ones. So it's like, and I didn't know that when I first got them. So we bought me 2 of them. So now I have rotating batteries going on here.
That's probably best during this storm. So yeah, mine is rechargeable battery, and the juice is made in somewhere up north. Is it Michigan? I don't know. It might be Minnesota. I don't know. It's made up north, and it's an American-made company, and all the ingredients you can see. So it doesn't have formaldehyde is the chemical they worry about.
Right.
And then the other thing the other concern is that we're heating the aluminum to get the vape, and that there could be a problem with the aluminum. But I haven't researched it a whole lot, but it's probably better than some of the alternatives. So.
Mine has a metal tube inside of it.
Yeah, it's aluminum. Yeah.
One.
Yeah, it's aluminum. So.
Are you aluminum in there? Oh.
I tried to go to stainless, but apparently it's too tough. So I don't know. I haven't researched it a lot, but that's one of the things that they're campaigning on.
They asked me if I wanted like nicotine free. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. I like these vapes because I like the way it tastes, but nicotine is a natural thing, and it is actually kind of good for you. Cigarettes are bad for you because the tar and the other chemicals they put in it. But the nicotine itself is a natural thing, and it's actually good.
Well, that's why the cigar smokers they advertise that that's the healthiest form of tobacco.
You don't inhale it.
It's all natural. You don't inhale it. Yeah. I used to enjoy a good cigar, but once I switched to vape, I never went back. So,
man, I'll tell you, I have a hard time with a lot of cigar smoke. It really gets to me. But the Black and Milds, now I love the smell of those things.
I've actually got a humidor still. It's probably dried up, but
that might be it. I just might not have smelled a real good one. I've always smelled
I've got some good Cubans. When we would fly to Bermuda pretty much every day, our taxi cab driver, George, he would always, if we had time, he'd hook us up. We'd go to the liquor store and get the rum you couldn't buy, the Cuban rum and the Cuban cigars. And not saying we brought contraband back to the United States. I'm just saying that it's very good.
Yeah.
So.
I'll tell you what, I haven't smoked cigarettes in a little over a year now.
It's probably
when I went to go get when I went to go get my nails done, apparently somebody that works in the shop went outside to smoke. And when they came in and they walked by, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. I always hated that when I smoked and worked in EMS, because even if you put the gloves on and stuff, you still smell. So,
Yeah.
but I went to dipping for a while, and I'll be honest with you. I had found that dipping was probably the most relaxable for me out of all of them. I don't know if it's because of the nicotine content or what, but
yeah, you were sucking that shit right through to your bones.
Mrs. Sportcat and my dentist hated it and said that my lip was going to fall off and I was going to die. So I was like, all right, I'll quit this. But
I used to have
Skullberry. Oh my God. I bought when I was in Tennessee a few months ago, well, probably a year ago now. I ran out of vape, and the situation stressed me. And I think I called you during this, Brenda. I went and got some. Yeah. And I just put a little in my mouth, and I was in the bathroom like high as a kite, shitting. I was like, oh, this is horrible. Why did I ever do this?
Never heard anybody talk something funny. Talk to Sportscat when he's fucked up on the toilet.
Yeah, that was a hell of a ride. My friend offered me Copenhagen. I was like, nope, because that's stronger than Skull. Nope. Nope.
Oh my God.
Like, it's just a little pinch. You'll be all right. Dude,
little dab will do you, huh?
Yeah. But honestly, dipping was probably I've smoked cigars. I enjoyed a good cigar every now and then. Haven't had one in many years. But dipping, I started it in the fire academy because you couldn't smoke during the fire academy. We were always outside. You could just put a little pinch in and go do your stuff. But yeah.
I'll tell you, when I was in that coma, and they finally moved me out of ICU and they moved me into a regular room, I had a male nurse. And one day he come in there with my pain meds, right? He had a needle that was going to stick my IV. And he walks in there and he must have just polished off a joint. And I'm looking at him and I start laughing. He goes, I come to give you your pain meds. And I said, wow, one good whiff and I won't need it. And he just looked at me.
Yeah, I never did that. I tried it in high school. I had asthma. I don't know. I tried it and it was never a thing for me. But being on the job, some of the calls we'd go in, holy cow. I had to have had contact high about 20 times in my career, probably more than that. It was an interesting career. You go run a call. One of my funniest calls, one of my last calls on the ambulance, we ran a call for a 5-year-old wandering neighborhood, was discovered by a citizen and called 911. That little MFer was higher than a kite.
A 1-year-old?
5. He had stolen or been given, I don't remember, somebody's blunt and smoked it. And and so we were like, all right, well, obviously you're gonna have to go to the hospital because we don't know where your parents are. And it was funny when the police showed up because we had to call the police. He was giving everybody up in the community. He was like, oh yeah, 505, that's where I got this shit. Go down to 206, they're selling the powder. Oh, go up to 408. Holy shit. I was like, dude, shut up. They're going to kill you. So
straight out of the mouth of babes.
The detective's sitting there writing notes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm taking you to Children's. I got to get you out of here. So
I bet they never
we're taking the Children's Hospital.
I bet they never thought they'd be ratted out by a 5-year-old.
I shouldn't give him the weed. I took him to Children's Hospital, and nurse is like, what are we supposed to do with him? I'm like, I got nothing.
Eat him something and let him sleep for a little bit. That's like, what you
maybe some Doritos, a Coke, and some cookie. I have nothing. I did They said, what'd you do for him? I said, gave him a ride.
Give him a lollipop. He was all right with that.
The whole time he was just babbling away, and I'm like, dude, just shut up. I don't want to end up in court.
Dude, I seen a show where this girl, she had never had, she used to smoke weed years ago and she stopped. So they gave her a prescription. So she got edibles. She got gummies, and she'd never taken one before, right? And they're on camera. She's trying it out, and I'm laughing so hard I can't stand it.
I have a funny
She's
story.
like,
but
how much should I take? Should I eat the whole thing? And we're all yelling, no. So how much should I take? So I went up on the panel. I said, Angie, just eat a little piece of the head at first and wait and see what happens. Well, she ate that and she was so high and she didn't even know what to do with herself. So another guy comes up there who smokes and he's trying to tell her this and this. I said, no. I said, Angie, go eat something and curl up and go to bed. She goes, I am hungry. I'm like, go eat and go to bed.
Yeah, gummies. I got a story, but I can't tell it. So I got to spend a non-disclosure on that one. It was not me.
Never had them.
It was not me. So here's some advice: hydrate and don't take more than one if you've never done it. That's at any rate. We'll leave it at that.
Those gummies do come in different strengths.
Yes,
and hers was extremely strong. And I was like, who the hell gave you that?
You can buy the shit on Amazon. That's a scary.
What store did you go to?
All right. Well, let's get on with the news here. Portland police hunt for a suspect who allegedly shot 2 officers. A manhunt continued on Tuesday for a gunman who shot and wounded 2 Portland police officers after they responded to a call of an armed man making threats in a residential neighborhood. The unidentified suspect opened fire on the officers at around 8:21 local time Monday in the area of Northeast 17th and Northeast Clackamas Street in the city Selvin Gulch neighborhood, according to Portland police. The pictured here individual is supposedly the shooter. So it's a stark reminder of the dangers of the job of our officers that go out every day to serve and protect the community we're grateful for, according to Portland Mayor Keith Wilson. This is pictures of the subject. I don't know why they're so red. After the shooting, officers said the suspect fled on foot as police officers, including canines with crisis negotiation teams and drones, launched and set up a perimeter in the Selvin Gulch neighborhood. So as of 5:30, the suspect a.m., that was 6 a.m. local, which was 9 a.m. on the East Coast, he was not located in the area anymore. And it's an active investigation. And if you see this gentleman, don't approach him, call 911. So he's believed to be armed with a knife and a handgun. So he's armed and dangerous, should not be approached. The two officers were taken to a hospital and they're in stable condition, according to the press release. So there you go.
Drones and dogs, and he still got away.
He went gray man. Look at him. He went gray man. So, and I don't understand why the pictures are so red unless it's lights off of the police car, and that's maybe from body cam. But yeah, he went gray man on him. But I'm sure with facial recognition, they'll find him. But yeah, so if you're in Portland, be on the lookout for this person. I'm sure by now he's changed clothes, probably shaven, and I don't know, maybe even changed his hair.
It wasn't me, man. Quit taking my picture. That's the look on his face.
We've got on the Sportcat show in a few weeks, we have a police officer coming up that wrote a book. He was shot in the face with a crossbow when he arrived on the scene and survived. And he's going to tell us his story in a few weeks. So that one. Yeah, he messaged me last night. He says, "Hey, how many people do you know that's been shot in the head with a crossbow and lived?" And I'm like, none. He's like, "Yep, you just met one." Right. So we're going to have him on. I think it's the end of February coming up. So at 2:00 today, Brenda, thousands of anti-Trump protesters are expected to walk off the job.
Right.
So yeah, it's a nationwide thing. Apparently at 2:00, everybody's going to do leave work early day. I should have called Mrs. Sportcat and told her this. So apparently,
that's just going to piss the Democrats off, because do they realize by doing that, you're going to tank their little economy? That because all anybody has to do to get back at the government is everybody just needs to not work for a couple of days. And I mean everybody. not
Well,
show up to work.
this is called Free America Protest, and at 2:00 today, you're supposed to walk off the job. So it already happened here on the East Coast, Central Time. People are encouraged to wear red, white, and blue when they do it. So this is not a request. This is a rupture. This is a protest and a promise. Free America is what the slogan is. So there you go. If you want to walk out of your school, your work, whatever, put on the old red, white, and blue and take a hike.
It's an anti-ICE group.
Anti-Trump. So,
an anti-Trump group.
Yeah, protests marking the second term anniversary is what it is. So
he wants to crash our economy anyway, so they're just doing him a favor.
Tuesday, 1 year after Trump was sworn in his second term, simultaneously across the country, cities, towns, and, well, some countries are scheduling a walk-off for Freedom Day. So Free America movement. So 2 p.m. local, nationwide. Step away from your routine and wear red, white, and blue. So we are not governable. So now, see, I can get behind this protest. I can get
because our government needs to stop it.
Yeah, this is not. I can get behind this. This isn't violent. So,
well, hopefully it's not. Chris says it's a tribute to Joe Biden. Put a lid on it at 2 p.m. and go to bed.
There you go. In Minnesota, we talked about yesterday how they went into the church and was raising hell. Well, apparently they are now going in a Target store and staged a sit-in where they sat there and held hands and sung songs and refused to leave in an abolish ICE routine. They say that they want Target to stop cooperating because Target is a staging ground. They're using their parking lot and they're using their public restrooms, and the protesters want them to stand with the community and to protect their citizens and to not allow them to use their parking lot or their restrooms. So
now, okay, so ICE, why don't you just do like the homeless do? Shit on the sidewalk, piss on a bush, but they are doing an unlawful gathering. You know that is what they're doing. So they're committing a crime.
Yes, they are committing a crime. Well, Greenland, the media freaked out yesterday over this because all the planes turned on their transponders, and where were they headed? Well, they were headed to Greenland. And the media lost their mind yesterday. We were not invading Greenland. Not yet. But
we did that to troll them, I think.
No, it's actually a NORAD exercise that had been planned in advance, and Denmark and Greenland government had been informed and worked with other agencies and coordinated. So this is a operation that we had planned for a while. So it's a NATO thing. We planned this for a while. We are not invading. Good Lord.
It's going to be all over the news that we are.
They won't go with the truth. But, So we Canada, Greenland. Now I do. We mentioned this yesterday, and I do want to go back and circle back. The 1,500 troops that are on quote standby are the Army Rangers out of Alaska that are specialized in Arctic urban survival and warfare. So Greenland has got their panties in a wad because they're afraid it could be for them, but it is said that the 1,500 are on standby for Minnesota. So there you go. Stop losing your mind. But fighter jets started showing up yesterday, as well as other aircraft and troops, and the media lost their mind. But apparently the Petufik, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, space base, which has been up there for years, is just holding a normal training event. So from Alaska to Canada, over to Iceland, people are participating in this. So don't lose your mind, media. We're not invading anybody. Not yet. Just calm down. We'll get there. Greenland's prime minister, though, went public and said to his nation, prepare for an invasion.
What? So all the 45 people that live there?
56,000, Brenda. Get your facts
Whatever.
straight. Even though his side note at the end of the speech, he said it's unlikely that they're preparing for an attack. But it cannot be ruled out a military conflict. So basically, he went on the air to stir up the rhetoric. Well, they're going to be here. They could be invading, but it's not likely it'll be a military incursion. So I don't know what the purpose was of the going live, but
Lord have mercy.
The media lost their mind yesterday. In addition, the major airfield up there that we just talked about, the space base, they're planning on multiple upgrades and major upgrades to not only the base, but the airfield itself. We talked about this yesterday. Some planes from other militaries can't even land there because it would have to be even longer because the air to have takeoff and landing, and their planes are not prepared for that. American planes are, but not all countries are. So yeah, they're gonna be doing lots of improvements. It was planned. Calm down. Don't lose your shit. We're not invading just yet. So, Brenda, here's your buddy Gavin.
I got
calls Trump a T-Rex and tells Europe to stand united. In Davos, Switzerland, California governor delivered a sharp rebuke of President Trump and European leaders on Tuesday during remarks in Davos ahead of the World Economic Forum. Speaking to reporters the day before Trump's scheduled arrival for a, quote, special address, the Democratic governor accused the president of destabilizing global norms, criticized European governments for what he described as ineffective responses on the world stage. So
I would rather be a T-Rex than an ass monkey.
He called the president a wrecking ball. So, and says that stop sucking up is not diplomacy. So there you go. Well, got a lot of people from Democrats in office. So Just News is reporting that the Department of Justice says constitutional claims in Minnesota lawsuit to block ICE are legally frivolous. We talked about this. And one of your anger points yesterday, we'll jump on that here in a second, but the federal courts, we all know the problems they've caused up there, but they're being forced to throw out the lawsuits that are being filed by agencies and individuals saying that ICE is up there doing endangerment to the cities and violating First and 10th Amendment rights by their tactics, but they're having to throw these out because what they're asking for is different. They want to say ICE is no longer law enforcement and that they can't do anything is what they're looking at. But the federal courts, even though they've been resistant, they said as long as they work within the framework of the law, you're not violating your constitutional rights, and they are actually law enforcement agencies. So they're tossing these out. But one of the things you were so angry about yesterday is we're not seeing warrants. We're not seeing people arrested. And Pam Bondi addressed that last night. And she said, we are trying, but federal courts have been blocking us, or lawsuits have been blocking us. Most recently, talking about Don Lemon, and what's going to happen to him. He's actually going to be brought up on the KKK Act, but they can't get judges to take it or sign it into a warrant or whatever it is. And then every time they do, somebody files another lawsuit. So they're battling. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. They're using the legal system as a tool. I did notice, I watched last night, the Minnesota State Police is very active in Minneapolis. And I did notice they have gone back to, because they don't want them deploying tear gas, they've now gone back to the wooden batons. So, okay. So I don't understand, because the court said they could no longer use tear gas. And so the state police are like, okay, you don't want to use tear gas? Fine. We'll go back to the wooden batons.
Well, they still have the rubber
How
bullets.
is it? Well, yeah, they can still use those. How is it? But they can't use the pepper ball bullets. A court says you can't use a spray to keep them out of an area, but it's okay to thump them in the head. Seems like we're going a little bit backwards. Seems like we're going a little bit backwards on this, but hey, I'm just reporting the news. I'm not a political scientist.
Well, we went way back if they went back to
yeah, they all had the wood batons. Yeah, go check it out. Most of the pictures from last night, they're still using the tear gas, not as freely, but yeah, they have their old friend Billy with them. It's like,
oh my God.
I was like, man, what you asked for is well, it seems to me that the less lethal would have been more effective, but hey, whatever, you asked for it. So. Well, apparently right now, half of our government, both local, state, and federal, are all over in Sweden. House Speaker Mike Johnson, though, is in Britain. He's the first sitting U.S. House Speaker that has addressed the British Parliament. So he gave a speech trying to smooth tensions between the U.S. and the European neighbor. So he says that he spoke with the president at great lengths, and I told him that I really felt that my mission here today was to encourage our friends to help calm the waters. The first sitting House Speaker to address the legislative body said, "We've always been able to work through our differences calmly as friends. We will continue to do that. I want to assure you of that this morning. That is the case." So, yeah, our House Speaker is over there addressing their Congress. So, okay. The next 2 days, world politics are going to be on full display. So, there you go. I've never heard of this until today, but apparently this is an issue. Have you ever heard? Wrong button. Have you ever heard of Chagos? CHA. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Chagos, Chagos, the island. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I don't.
Chagos
so.
Islands. Well, apparently, it's very instrumental down in the southern part of the hemisphere. It's an island chain that the military in 1960 picked up all the citizens and took them to Britain and said, "This shit's ours."
Oh, well, that's surprising.
So it's okay for the EU to do this in 1960. So now apparently the UK has decided to give it back to their people. Now there's one island that's total military, hands off, can't have it, but we're going to give them the others back. And well, apparently this is come as a surprise, and what Donald Trump is referring to as an act of great stupidity, giving them back their sovereignty. I had never heard of these islands, but apparently it's in the Indian Ocean, 6,000 miles southeast of the United Kingdom. And they were going to repopulate the islands and give them a sovereignty and keep them on a 99-year lease. And Trump says, hell no. So are we going to take that one too? I'm asking for a friend. So yeah. Probably. So UK wants to give it back to him, but Trump slams the deal. Previously, apparently he had backed it before he decided to take Greenland in. But now he's like, nope. Apparently it holds a very strategic position because of its location. It's due south of India. It's to the west, to the east of Somalia, and to the west of Indonesia. And for our friends down in Australia, it would be to your northwest. And apparently the island holds a significant position to target, if we needed to, other parts of the world. And with Britain giving back their sovereignty, the Trump administration says it's a weak move, that we should keep it. So it's ours. We should keep it. It's been under British control since 1814. And we got it from France. So... that supposedly in the 60s they uprooted 16,000 Shagodians and moved them to Britain. And now they say, we want to resettle it and send you back, except for Diego Garcia. You can't have that. So it's okay for one side of the world to do it, but not the other. I don't know. So Trump yesterday, he went on a little bit of a rant and he went off script because, well, he didn't know what the hell he was talking about, to be perfectly honest, on a couple occasions. In his letter back to Jonas, he's one of the reasons he cited was that they didn't give him back. They didn't give him the Nobel Peace Prize. Well, Norway's prime minister pointed out that him nor the government chooses who gets the Nobel Peace Prize. They had nothing to do with it. It's a Norwegian committee of 5 people, but they're appointed by the country's parliament, but they have nothing to do with who gets it. So that was wrong. And then he went on about how he had stopped 8 wars. He's even stopped the game wars on between Sony PlayStation and Nintendo. So, Jesus Christ, yeah. And then he says Denmark cannot protect it. Well, technically, they have a Royal Danish Air Force and military that is there to protect them, and they've had no problems from the Chinese or the Russia. He says that 100 years ago, the first person to land there, well, that was Nordic. It goes back to Eric the Red. If you know your Norse history, he was banished from Iceland and he was sent to Greenland. So he would technically be the founder. So, and he claimed that NATO should do something for the United States. Well, Article 5 states pretty much if we take it, you're triggering all of NATO to act. And this came as a thing after 9/11. So we're actually triggering Article 5 by, and he said the world is not secure unless the U.S. has it. Well, we would have to forcibly take it as it stands at this point, which would trigger Article 5 and could cause even more mayhem. So, yeah, Trump went a little off script there in his rant about I didn't get a piece of metal. Jesus Christ. You and your goddamn gold shiny. Just get over it already. So apparently him and Macron do what?
I said I was repeating that. And you said that I said, what did I say? Golden hiney? Is that what I said? What the hell did I say?
I don't know. He's always him and the damn gold shiny. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay, golden china.
So, anyhow, apparently he also released a private exchange between him and the French president, Macron. And that's kind of upset the world stage because apparently you don't release the private text messages between, I guess they have a Signal group chat. I don't know what they got, but the French president said that, my friend, we are totally in line on Syria. We can do great things on Iran. I do not understand what you're doing in Greenland. Let us try to build great things. Maybe we should set up meetings during the G7 summit in Paris on the 22nd, following the World Economic Forum in Davos. And then Trump went nuclear and released his text saying no. Why didn't you just reply back? Hey, you didn't give me a piece of shiny gold. So they're going to meet. They're going to meet. Jesus Christ. God, they don't even give it out. The French have nothing to do with it. So the Trump has said that we have to have Greenland. And when he's going to present a talk, we said this a little bit ago. It'll be tomorrow, which I'm assuming will be our Thursday. I don't know. I'll have to look at the schedule, but they haven't released that yet. But he's traveling over to Davos, Sweden, not Swedland, to give his speech where we have to have Greenland. So yeah, there you go. He's gonna give a speech, and then they're gonna have a closed door meeting. So we'll see what happens. We'll follow that. But yeah, he'll be traveling over there. And now, well, he apparently had a meeting in his office, and he had a picture of a map. And well, the world is clamoring because of the map. The American flag was on Canada, Greenland, Alaska, of course, Venezuela, and it looks like maybe Colombia. All had a U.S. flag on it in the AI map he had presented there. So yeah. Apparently we're going to make a huge land grab. To counter this, though, I didn't run the article because I couldn't find it vetted. But supposedly Mexico is going to try and counter back using the same tactics that he's using in Greenland and taking Texas, New Mexico, California, Arizona back from the United States. I couldn't find a vetted source, but apparently it was something that the Mexican president floated and is now, of course, on the web. So they're going to make a land grab. We're going to make a land grab. Hey, if they want California, let them have it. If they want Minneapolis, let Canada have it, or Minnesota, let them have it. And then we'll take Greenland. We'll keep our shit. You can have California. So there you go. We're just gonna make it. We're just gonna move borders around. That's all we're gonna do. Jesus Christ. He added Greenland, Canada, and Venezuela to the AI edited map that he shared during his meeting. So, and the meeting was during an August 2025 meeting is when he showed this. So this has been discussed with the EU for quite a while. It's just made it out to the public. So yeah, we'll see. He's going to go over there and talk to him. We'll see. It's 1 year anniversary, of course, for him being elected in office. It's his first 365 days. He celebrated last night with him and his daughter, Laura, and granddaughter, Kai. They went to the game in Miami last night between Indiana and Miami. And if you watch the game, Indiana was the winner. And apparently the crowd loved him there, and it went off really well. So good for him. He had some time away. Now, your buddy up north, Tim Walz.
Hello, buddy.
He finally released a statement on the Minnesota church invasion. Seems like he should have been a little more on the ball with this, but he released a statement. Of course, it was on X yesterday, and he said that we have repeatedly and unequivocally urged protesters to do peacefully protesting. Hold on. Let me bring up the whole thing here. To urge protesters to do it peacefully while people have the right to speak out. He in no way supports interrupting a place of worship. All right. So that came out from the Minnesota governor yesterday. They have the right to protest, which we agree, but they can't interrupt a service. But he never said that they were going to do anything about it. He comes out with this, says that they weren't going to do anything about it and that they have the right to protest. And you were talking about why they haven't done anything. Well, they did bring things to the Attorney General in Minnesota. And according to Red State, Minnesota's Muslim Attorney General said the Christian church ambushes are just something you have to live with. So you see, this is why, Brenda, we're not getting warrants. We're not getting stuff. Their own attorney general says it's just something you're going to have to live with. So justified as free speech and right to protest. It's fundamental to the American society. So even he is standing up there and saying, nope, nothing wrong here. You're just going to have to live with it. Like I said yesterday, imagine if a mosque that happened to them. So, and on top of that, we're now discovering some of these people. We talked about it yesterday. They brought people in from DC to go to this protest. Well, apparently the Minnesota prosecutor, the attorney general, his right-hand man, was part of the church ambush, and he's also in charge of giving Section 8 housing. So part of his own administration, part of the Hennepin County administration was in on this. It was well planned. There was Minnesota House representatives. There was people from the Attorney General's office, the State Teachers Union. All this was backed by the organizations and funded. Of course, we know the name George Soros, where that comes from. He funded it. It's the organizations he funded. And like I said yesterday, but we're finding out more and more, the people that came and did this, well, they're in state senate, they're council members, they're part of the Attorney General's office, they're part of the housing administration, they're part of the state education administration. And of course, then we have Don Lemon. This was all staged. This is all this was. So, and now the attorney generals are all blocking them. So, Department of Homeland Security McLaughlin promises mugshot soons for all the activists who disrupted the church worship service. So they're saying they're going to still do it, but they're being challenged by the federal and local state courts to do this. So it's not going to be something that can just happen overnight. So yeah, so the DHS is swearing that they're going to do it, but they're being blocked. So well, the Department of Justice has told courts in Minnesota to halt ICE operations is unprecedented bid to stop law enforcement. We just talked about this, but these lawsuits are being filed, basically telling them that they can't be law enforcement. You can't enforce law there, and they're arguing that they have standards and they have a legal standard and they need emergency relief to basically disqualify all law enforcement in Minnesota. So far it's been tossed out, but that's the problem. It's going to continue. Every day there's a new challenge in court. So according to Axios, Macron has declined to join Trump's Gaza peace board. Have you heard about this, Brenda? This has kind of flown under the radar. Have you heard of the Gaza peace board?
No, I have not.
Well, apparently Trump and the UN, this has been sanctioned and approved by the UN. President Trump is setting up a, quote, board of peace. Will be the most prestigious board ever assembled at any time or any place. Now, they're keeping some of this under wraps, but they're inviting Russia, China, Canada, France, Germany, pretty much everyone. And the framework of this is to be an established member, you have to buy in with $1 billion, that's with a B, dollars. Do you know who the chairperson is for life? Brenda, or are you dead?
What?
Do you know who the chairperson is for this?
No,
for
who
life.
is it?
President Trump.
Oh, he's the chairperson for that.
For life.
Did he nominate himself?
Yes, he did. So basically, he's establishing a new United Nations where they buy in with $1 billion, and then we do not tariff, we do not go to war. We are at peace with all these countries. So basically, he's trying to set up a cash cow and do a one world government. What in the hell is he doing?
I don't know.
So apparently some countries are buying in. Like I said, so far, India, Ireland, China, Hungary, Vietnam, Australia, Argentina, Jordan, Albania, Israel, UAE, and Canada all have invitations. So the permanent buy-in is $1 billion.
So does he want to do some kind of thing where we can have peace in all these countries? Is that why they're all invited?
He's calling it the Peace Board. Yes. And he will be the ultimate chairperson. He casts the final vote, indecisive vote on all matters.
Does he know he still won't be able to get the Nobel Peace Prize?
Hell, if you got $1 billion from, what is this, like 12 countries, what the hell do you can go mold one? So what is he doing? I don't understand this.
I don't know.
He's trying to make himself the chairman of the Peace Board for life. Some countries have already bought into this. But they've even invited Russia. So we're so worried about Greenland being invaded by China or Russia, but we're taking their $1 billion and putting them on a peace board that he's the chairperson for life on. What is he doing? I don't understand this. We're now going past U.S. politics, and we're going towards one world government where there's going to be peace and unity, and he's going to be the chairman of the world for life. What is he doing? I don't understand this. What is the method to this madness? I'm really wondering if at some point, and I hate to say this, he's not losing his goddamn mind. The power has totally corrupted him. I mean, what is he doing? And the UN has backed it, said it's sanctioned and approved. He's basically forming his own United Nations. I don't understand what he's doing. All right, well, we'll move on. We're going to have to follow that because some countries have already bought in. He'll be the chairman. I guess he can name himself the Grand Poobah and give himself a gold fucking. I don't know what the hell he's doing. It makes no sense to me. So the judge has said that DHS can still require congressional members who want oversight to visit, but they have to play by the rules. They can't just show up on the door. So now we have a court judge, a federal judge saying, don't just show up. Give a week's notice so we can set up properly with security and have things prepared for you. You're still allowed to come, but you got to play by the rules. Don't just show up. So. All right, Brenda, we talked about this too, and now it's starting to come to light. The east wing of the White House, the demolition, we talked about this, that they're actually reconstructing and equipping a new room to counter threats. And what did I say from the beginning? This is an AI data center. This is too much money, and they're putting too much in too deep. This is not just a ballroom. There's more to this. So supposedly the original bunker that was built there was dug under and then put in, and it resembled a submarine because of its structure. Well, now no one knows how deep it is, but now it has been destroyed. They're putting in new data, new counter measures, new security, and an even more secure environment in case of a threat. So it's another bunker with what did I not call this, Brenda? Did I not say that's what this is?
Yes, you did.
An underground facility that is not only going to house the president, it's going to be the new operations center, centralized command, and it's going to withstand up to nuclear or other type of explosions or attacks. So I called this one. Anybody that follows my show, just go back and listen. Of course, all the plans are confidential. The depth, the size, it's all confidential. But I said when we started getting into it, started at 200. Well, that was just for the damn room. And then they needed another 200 million for the other stuff. So you should listen to me, Brenda. So it's now.
Yeah, well, you know.
Listen to me more, Brenda. All right. So if you're out in the U.S. And you're in the lower 48, somewhat near the Canadian border, maybe as far south as Tennessee, go out tonight, look north, turn your camera up. You may get a glimpse of the northern light. And this is because we had a solar storm, which started hitting us yesterday and will probably pass sometime by tonight. So go out and see if you can see the northern lights. You have to do it digitally, though. So, Brenda, we're going to send your name to the moon. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
All right. So you can join the Artemis 2 crew by going over to a NASA website, and you can get your own ticket and put your name on it. and it will be placed on the moon in their new location. So you will get a AI boarding pass with your name, pertinent information. It will be sealed forever and will be located on the moon. They have a web page set up for this, so you can go to it and get your name on there. So get your name on the moon, Brenda. So I've actually done this. We did this for an amateur radio project. We did the one that went to Mars. So our name's on Mars. So media lost. Do what?
Maybe that's where this one's going.
No, this one's going to the moon. But so the media lost their mind this afternoon because the USS Abraham Lincoln, that's one of our largest aircraft carriers. We knew that it departed the South China Sea for Middle East, but it's turned off all of its tracking and can no longer be tracked. Now, this doesn't mean other governments can't use satellite to see something that big in the water. It just means you can no longer publicly find out. And the media was losing their mind because was it going to Greenland? Was it going towards the Middle East? So they were losing their mind yesterday. Supposedly, it's going to be the Middle East within the next 72 hours, but they've turned off all of their tracking, so you can no longer find out where that aircraft carrier is. They've went dark. So there you go. We'll hit the AP Live real quick. Let's see. Trump joined the White House briefing as a special guest. What did he have to say? First anniversary, rare appearance, pushback on the EU about the tariffs and the takeover. So he presented that. All right. Well, good for him. Hate I missed it, but so we basically are taking an even stricter stance. He says he won't attend the emergency meeting on Greenland. Interesting one that French President Macron had called. He will not be attending it. So interesting. He says his Davos speech will just recap his success in office. And of course, he's doubling down about the UK giving back the Chagos Arkansas. I can't even pronounce it, but they're giving the ownership back to the islanders. And Trump is doubling down saying, no, that's a bad idea. So,
right.
He says that the UN will continue, but it'll be through his Board of Peace. So this is keep your eyes on this headline. I don't know that I like this where he's going with it. And he says we're going to get along very well with our European neighbors. So, and his Board of Peace, they're releasing more information. I guess it came out after we went airborne. So, his Board of Peace. It's no longer the Gaza Board of Peace. It's the Board of Peace, and he is the chairman. Oh my God. I just can't. He told tales from his childhood with him and his talks when him and his mother used to talk. Apparently she was in a psychiatric hospital in Queens. I did not know that. He said she was very sick. So she had psychiatric problems, Brenda. And now Trump is, well, all right. Skipping through here. Brenda, are you dead? I think
no,
Brenda's
I'm not.
We've lost Brenda. Brenda's dead.
No, I'm here.
Let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
You
okay.
just look like you're dead.
No, my ear is hurting.
Oh, that means there's going to be an earthquake. What time is it? It's 3:50 local. So if everybody watch, the world's shaking somewhere. J.D. Vance is going to Ohio. That's been released. Okay. Wonder what he's going to do in Ohio. Yeah, maybe he lives up in Ohio, doesn't he? Maybe he's just going to visit. So, Trump's the latest. This is according to Sky News. The latest is the president warns, quote, "You'll find out how far he'll go to take Greenland." That was his brief answer during the press. You'll find out. Oh, all right. The California governor told Europe to have a backbone and stand up. So He said that they are being stupid for giving back the island. Why don't we just take it too? He says that NATO would be in an ash heap without him. So United Kingdom says a deal is necessary for us to get Greenland. So Lord have mercy. Wheels are coming off between the European Union and the United States. Yeah, good deal. Good deal. So I want to go back and read his speech. See what he said. I didn't see it. Coming live from Davos, the World Economic Forum. Well, they escalate warnings over Greenland. Of course they did. Canada said that world leaders must unite. So they're accelerating their warnings against the United States. So NATO is now warning us, even though we're trying to form a new Legion of Peace. I can't, Brenda. These people are so stupid. I can't. I'm losing my mind with these people.
I know it.
We're trying to form a new NATO, but yet we're also saying we're going to attack the old one.
I'm trying to maintain myself today because I kind of got scolded yesterday afternoon.
What? I didn't scold you. I think Andy did.
Not you. No, not Andy either.
Was it Andy? Oh,
no. Jack?
No.
I can't say.
You have to tell me off camera. So nobody has done more for NATO than me, according to the president. He said that 20 minutes ago. And that's because he's also forming his new brokerage of peace. Oh, Lord have mercy. He said things will work out on Greenland. Just trust me. And he's changed his mind. We got to keep those islands. So I guess he's saying if you got something, don't give it back. Well, hell, why did we give Venezuela back? We took their leader. Jesus Christ.
It's called Indian giving. If we give it back.
We'll take it. Oh, yeah. Psych, Venezuela. It's ours. So. All right. We'll look real quick here. We got about 5 minutes left. FEMA daily operations brief. Well, they're concerned about heavy snow in the Great Lakes in the Northeast, fire weather in the central and southern plains. There's a little tropical activity on the Western Pacific, but so far, only thing that they're monitoring. The G4 storm, as of 5:27 a.m. Eastern time, they were concerned with the storm, and so far, nothing has happened negatively, but they're on alert. And it looks like you may be able to see the northern lights as far as West Virginia, Southwest Virginia, maybe even to Tennessee. So go outside tonight and look up. So they're still concerned about the storm. And of course, they're saying that it could affect GPS and all kinds of other things. So let's look at the president's schedule real quick. I'll update this because I'm sure that it was. We know he returned back late last night. It was around 2 a.m. he got back to the White House. And supposedly, let's see here. He arrived last night back. He got it home at 2 a.m. or 2:10 a.m. So and at 2:20 they called the lid, but 9 o'clock he was back up and at work. We saw that there was the press lunch at 11:38 with the press conference at 1. He's doing a signing at 3, which is right now. And then at 8, they haven't given a specific time, but at 8 they're calling in the media that travels overseas. So they're saying that they're going to be there at 8 a.m. and they have to be there at 8 p.m. tonight. At 8 a.m. tomorrow, he's scheduled to make a speech, but they haven't said when and where he is leaving from. So
I was going to say, well, if they're going to Greenland, Nick Shirley's already been there.
He's going to Switzerland. And so he'll be there Wednesday and Thursday. So they're not really giving away the times much yet. We're still at DEFCON 3. Yay, hoo-ha. Let's see here. We'll go to coldest spot in the U.S. right now. Oh, it looks like it's Sioux Falls. No, I'm sorry. It's Minneapolis. It's 12 in Minneapolis. What the hell are you doing out protesting when it's 12?
I don't know. It's 36 here.
What the hell are you doing? So, all right. Let's go here. Weather Prediction Center. Looking at this, we see a lot of rain in the Mississippi Valley back over to Texas. for today. The cold front is pushing down, and then we'll start watching across the lower 48 for snow. All right, Brenda, we're going to get out of here. I'm about to hack up a frog. You got anything going on?
Later on this week, I will. I got to get with Sherry and Chad so we can figure out what day and what we're doing. But yeah, that'll be about it.
All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time at 2 o'clock till 4, and then 9 o'clock Eastern, I have the Sportcat show. I've got 2 authors lined up tonight, so it'll be a good show. And I want to thank everybody in the chat.
Wait,
what?
Today Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday, so I'll be live
so that's tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow night, Wednesday night. So everybody have a great day. Thanks for joining the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Let me make this bigger here, fix that. It's not drawing. Looking at Bit Defender as we go out. We notice now, if you pay attention, when the map draws, now we see attacks going on. Remember the other day we looked at it and there was no attacks going on. So, all right. So yeah, we're going to get out of here for the day. We got our new song going out. Thanks to Monster Mike for the song. Why is this not refreshing? Thanks for the song. We appreciate it. And we will see you guys and gals at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Everybody have a great day.
Wake up to the chaos on the stream. Sportcat's on the mic with a wild-eyed dream. Brenda by his side, they're spinning the news. Twisted takes, crazy jokes, no bunker, just views. A quiz and history, weather on the scroll from Greenland to the galaxy. They've got every goal. Laugh at fear, let the world do its thing. Sportcats, Gazette, it's the chaos we sing. Sportcats, Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We're riding the headlines with laughter and light. No prepping for doom, we dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day.